Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Little Train Wreck in the Kitchen, where this evening we're preparing an herb grilled chicken marinade. First, it calls for an herb poultry blend. Put all the leaves in a blender with avocado oil and blend it up. Then, it calls for 4 to 6 chicken breasts, and this evening, I decided to use a mallet because it asks you to tenderize it so that it's all the same thickness. So, I've never used one of these until this evening, and I assume that the spiky edges are for more tough meats such as steak. And perhaps the flat end is pulverizing chicken. So that's what I'm going to do. I have my chicken in a bag so that way it doesn't splatter everywhere. And so, from what I understand, you just hit the chicken in the thick part until it flattens out. This one, oh, there we go. I did forget to take it out of the freezer earlier, so I had to put it in the microwave to defrost it. So that's why there's a little bit of white edges. It's started to cook a little. Alright, I think that's about the same. So you kind of flatten it. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit more flat than it was. Then you take it out. And stick it in the bag, the double bagged, drippage, bleh, into the marinade with the other pieces. I have one more piece that needs tenderizing. You don't want too much air or else the bag could possibly pop. So this one's a little bit fatter, I guess you could say. I don't know, plumper. It might need a little bit more pounding. Oopsie. Part of the chicken just exploded out the side. Don't worry, everybody. Just squish that back in. Almost the same. I don't know if you're supposed to hit the whole chicken or just the fat part. Okay, that's good. So then, I take the last piece out of the bag, all the pieces that perhaps exploded out the side, stuff it in the bag with all the others, and make sure to double bag it because the marinade could possibly leak. It shouldn't, but it could. Then, mix that around so that all the chicken gets covered. Maybe I should have done 2 chickens per bag, but then I would have had to split the marinade. I think that's good enough. Ladies and gents, that's how you make chicken marinade. This evening, it'll sit in the fridge, and then tomorrow night, I'll figure out how to grill it, because we don't have a grill, so I'm not really sure how that's going to happen, but I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. So that's how you use a mallet with chicken, I think, and what the marinade is made of. So I assume this will make the chicken delicious. I'm hoping, because this recipe was submitted by one of my students, and they specifically said to use avocado oil instead of olive oil, because, what was it about? It has a higher smoke point when grilling, whatever that means. So, that's all for now on this evening's episode of the Little Train Wreck in the Kitchen. As you can see, I have a new apron. It says Melissa, Little Train Wreck in the Kitchen, and each utensil has something different. This one says, don't flip out. This one, Little Train Wreck. Melissa's Kitchen. And Choo Choo. All personalized for me. So, thanks to Missy and Gil, I have a new apron and utensils that I can use for our next episodes. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a lovely evening. Good night.